Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, LSU Tigers, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it second and medium. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
What an opportunity here for quick points. First and goal from the 3. They'll try to run this one in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal after that loss. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay. But inside, no. Can't have that happen, and it cost them.
Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands. It's Turner. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here.
Wow, what a play by this safety. Sometimes you'll see teams around the country not willing to play much cover two because they're concerned about the safety and coverage. But in this case, man, he played it perfectly, read the football, and made the interception.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be final play of this opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Handoff running right. And he'll be brought down. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. Brings up third down. Critical third down play for this offense right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it near the end zone. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in his football game.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
Not yet, Kevin. Ain't over yet, boy. Ain't over yet. Ain't over yet. Don't count the edge to it.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Receiver in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Looking to chuck it again. Launching downfield. Makes the catch, but did not get a foot down there, signaling incomplete.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And he's back to throw again on second down. Fires it to his target. He makes the grab. And they stop him, but not before an explosive play moves the ball all the way to the 32. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's got it. Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. No ball caught by the running back. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. He drops back in the gun. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the... touchback. The Florida offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Handoff heading left. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23.
And now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
And here's the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Gonna run it. It's Daniels. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
You In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Heading left after the handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime.
I know, bro. Hey, he backed up, so guess what? He probably taking advantage of it.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half?
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And it's complete downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
To the whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. The corner is now playing a couple of yards off the ball. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. This one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against a deep ball and man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create them.
Dude, safety. The hell was that?
He's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much.
I know. That dude didn't even try to jump. He was sitting there. He had a clean pick. I was just sitting there saying, wow.
So
he had a clean pick.
This ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Pass work. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep shot caught down inside the
I was paying the line of scrimmage like time was.
There is a penalty marker on the field.
We paying the line of scrimmage like time.
Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
I was over. Hey, I tried time was. We paying the line of scrimmage 2-4. Just that damn ball, bro.
And that kick
That shit was good.
into the end zone for a touchdown.
Hey, we paying the damn line of scrimmage, man. Put that shit up there.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They get the second half started with the running play. Breaking free at the 35. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and his defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And now the running back's got it again. Breaking free at midfield.
See you later, ho.
Nothing but green.
That boy helped him.
Could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point try coming down.
That boy too healthy, baby.
Extra point. The lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time.
That safety got to move off that shit.
But that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the
Come on, y'all.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made by the tight end. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at second and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
Needing a score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes third and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw.
Nope.
He's got it for a big gain. Fighting toward the goal line, but he's not going to make it. The defense stops him short. A turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The game makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff. It's Daniels. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Now it's second down here. And on the carry, he's heading left. Refusing to be brought down. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made wide open way downfield. Breaks clear.
Give it to him.
Zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Florida. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense makes their way on the field. Ball handed off. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Hey.
That's what we do. Concede. Hey, you ain't gonna be able to stop me. Anything possible. We